Hey there, I was looking online and did some searching and found that some Michigan townships in the Keweenaw County are saying they have no zoning. I need to do a little more research on this, but wanted to put that out there. So this is saying Alouez, Houghton, Eagle, Harbor, Grant, and Sherman townships in Keweenaw County do not have any zoning. So I'm in realtor.com and I did search for Keweenaw County. I don't believe we can search in the township area, but I mean, it's small, so we'll see what we have. Just was curious to see what was listed right now. So I'm showing 34 homes and I haven't even put in any filters yet. So I'm going to take away pending and contingent, takes us to 21. And then if I look for, let's put in something kind of modest. Let's just put in 5 acres or more. I get down to 9. So we have a beautiful Eagle Harbor home on 6 acres on the water, it looks like. We have 15.83 acres for 45,000. They lowered the price recently, 4,500. We have a home on 5 acres for 280,000. A $1 million beautiful home in Eagle Harbor. Another one, Eagle Harbor, 10 acres in Alouez for 185. That is a lot per acre. Looks like maybe on the water. 96,000 for 12 acres on Potato Patch Road. What a cute name for a road. 750,000 Eagle Harbor. Eagle Harbor is pricey apparently. 250 for 5.7 acres. So no major deals in the Keweenaw. And there was one, right? This 45 for 15 was kind of in our alley here. So there's a pit. Let's look at pictures. This is kind of weird. So there's a camper here. It's like they're showing here and looks like water. Property, water, bridge, houses. It's a pretty area. It'd be nice to have a stream. Let's read. Listed for 130 days. This is a peaceful Keweenaw getaway offering 159 feet of frontage on the Tobacco River. Access is via a deeded easement and power is available at the site. Tobacco River is known for brook trout and steelhead fishing, and just a quarter mile downstream, Tobacco River Park provides access to Lake Superior Beach. The access road is well built and passable with a sedan. The parcel stretches over 3,000 feet deep, with much of acreage best suited for hunting or recreational use. There appears to be a potential cabin site near the river with a view or on the cleared portion of the property. A conventional septic system was not approved, but a contract advised that an engineered system may be possible. Otherwise, a dry cabin or camper with a rented porta potty would be a practical alternative. Or you could do what we did and have a camper and get a couple of those black tanks and you take them to a place, a campground or something, and you can dump them. We went to Tequamanon State Campground and we went, there's only 2 of us. We probably went, I don't know, every couple weeks or something. And we had our black water in our tanks, and we went to the campground and paid $10 to dump our black water. So that worked out well. We did that for the first year, and then last fall we did put in a septic tank. But at this property, you could not do that. So this is a small year-round creek flows through a parcel through the parcel near the river and can make a scenic landscape feature. The land crosses the river is undeveloped, offering additional privacy. At least one neighboring parcel has a health department approved septic system. ATV snowmobile is less than a quarter mile away. This is a solid option for someone looking for privacy, river frontage, and direct access to outdoor recreation within a short distance of Lake Superior. So that's cool. Tobacco River. So it's a property with the water view, and it says electricity available, but potentially no septic. They've been trying to sell this since June. They started at 65,000. They're down to 45. Wow, that's a big chunk off what they thought. I would definitely be walking this one. It does sound cool if you're just looking for a little piece. This is almost 16 acres and a lot of water. 24 saves this month. When you look at the map, so here's the road in, and it looked like I was at both sides of the road, and that's wet. Yeah, that's why they couldn't get a septic in there. Yeah, not sure how much of the land is water and how much. If you just wanted to put a camper in or build a little cabin, that might be cool. And then depending on the zoning, let's see if it says, usually down here, it says Sherman Township. So you'd want to look at Sherman Township to see if they have zoning or not. My search did list Sherman Township as the one with no zoning, but you definitely wanted to recheck because AI is not always that smart. And other than that, the rest of these are good to go homes. This one, 96,000 for 12 acres. But this is the same Potato Patch Road. 11 acres, 635 feet on Tobacco River, located near Gay at the end of Seasonal Road with easement. So Seasonal Road, and I'm wondering if this is like the other one, right? So seasonal, you wouldn't be able to go in the winter unless you snowmobiled in. There's power available next door for a future cabin or private forest home, a good location near Lake Superior. Land appears level with trails and a sturdy hunting blind. So this one's nice. This one is a bit more, so 96,000 by 11.59. So this one is $8,283 an acre. So way better piece of land, same road. Very cool. There's the blind. Way in. Yeah, this is nice. What is this big pool? Very nice. Lots of trees. Okay. And other than that, oh, I didn't look to see which I wanted to look and see. 44. This one. I wanted to look and see what township this one was. So this is Sherman Township, and again, this is one, Sherman Township is one that was listed as a no zoning one. So we had Potato Patch Road, and we had Potato Patch Road here, and then there's this one, 44.5 for 40 acres off Gay Road, Lake Linden. On the border of Houghton and Keweenaw County, this parcel is partially wooded with some hardwoods and relatively flat developable areas. There is no legal easement, and this will be sold as is with no access. Okay, property shall convey by quitclaim deed. Okay. Price is reflected the lack of legal easement and seller's request for buyer and seller to share owner's policy of title premium. Okay, seller may entertain offers with a contingency for buyer to obtain legal easement, but at buyer's expense as part of an offer. Okay. Offer 72 hours response time requested on offer. Seller Seller at seller's sole discretion with or without notice reserves the right to set and modify offer submission and response deadlines. Okay. Buyer recommended to inspect all aspects of the property and bears all risks for any inaccuracies. So that's why that one's cheap. You can't get to it legally. You're gonna have to pay your neighbor to get into it. So wherever the road is, so you kind of got, if that's the road, you kind of got to deal with this guy or this guy or yeah, or this guy. Who owns this? Yeah. I don't know. You'd have to look. I don't know if I could find this on my map because you can see who the neighbors are. If you have Onyx Hunt, you would be able to look and see who owns these because dealing with the easement, um, I don't know. It's been for sale for a long time. 445. I don't know, unless you really think this is the one. I would definitely offer them less. I would say 40,000 or less. I don't know. We got our property for less than 1,000 an acre. But I mean, we have access to it. So this seems high to me. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting. So not a lot going on up here in the Keweenaw. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to do that today and take a quick look and see what's going on. Just a couple things up there. It's a long drive depending on where you're coming from, but I hope that was of help, and please make sure to get out and find your forest. Thanks.